in the relentless high-stakes arena of the National Football League, where the margin between glory and heartbreak is often razor-thin, how much faith can a championship-caliber team truly place in the unpredictable currents of what if and maybe? We've witnessed the San Francisco 49ers, a franchise steeped in a rich history of excellence, stand on the precipice of greatness, only to fall short. Just 2 short years ago, they battled tooth and nail in the Super Bowl, pushing Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs to their absolute limit. The expectation was clear: they would be back. They were built for sustained success. But then, the unforgiving reality of the 2024 season hit, a brutal campaign marred by a litany of injury issues and unforeseen challenges that saw them stumble to a disappointing 6-11 record, missing the playoffs entirely. Now, as the 2025 season looms, the air around Santa Clara is thick with anticipation, but also with a palpable sense of uncertainty. The 49ers are undeniably a potential contender, brimming with talent across their roster. Yet the echoes of last season's struggles, combined with some significant offseason changes, leave a nagging question mark hanging over a crucial position: wide receiver. This isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about providing Brock Purdy, their young and promising quarterback, with the elite weapons he needs to truly unlock his potential and guide this team back to the promised land. And as if on cue, a seismic shift has just occurred in the league, one that could dramatically alter the 49ers' trajectory. Washington Commanders star wideout Terry McLaurin has officially requested a trade. Is this the moment of truth? Is this the blockbuster move that transforms uncertainty into an undeniable championship charge? Or is it a desperate gamble on an already fragile situation? This is the electrifying narrative we're dissecting today, a story of calculated risk, urgent need, and the relentless pursuit of a Lombardi trophy. Let's first confront the glaring void that has emerged in the 49ers receiving core. The offseason saw the departure of a truly dynamic playmaker in wide receiver Deebo Samuel, a player whose unique wide back skill set and explosive playmaking ability were central to Kyle Shanahan's offensive scheme. His absence leaves a significant void, not just in terms of production, but in the sheer versatility and fear he instilled in opposing defenses. While Brandon Aiyuk, a phenomenal talent in his own right, is returning, he's doing so after suffering a torn ACL last year. The physical recovery is one thing, but the mental hurdle of returning to peak form after such a significant injury is another entirely. Can he immediately resume his role as a dominant, game-changing receiver from week 1? That's a question without a guaranteed answer. Then there's Ricky Pearsall, a promising young talent expected to take a step forward in his development. The potential is there, undoubtedly, but in the cutthroat environment of the NFL, potential doesn't win championships. Consistent, high-level production does. Relying heavily on a significant leap from a young player is always a gamble, especially for a team with Super Bowl aspirations. And to compound the challenges, veteran Jawan Jennings, a reliable and tough-minded receiver known for his crucial third-down catches, is currently dealing with an injury during training camp. This confluence of factors, a star departure, a key injury recovery, an unproven talent needing step up, and another reliable option sidelined, paints a picture of a receiving room that, while possessing talent, lacks the undeniable top-tier reliability that a true contender craves. It's a precarious situation, a fragile ecosystem, where one more setback could derail an entire season. Enter Terry McLaurin, the Washington Commanders' undisputed star wide receiver, a player whose talent has consistently shone brightly even amidst the often turbulent landscape of his former team. McLaurin's decision to officially request a trade due to an inability to work out a new contract sends shockwaves across the league, immediately putting every contender on high alert. This isn't just any receiver. This is a bona fide number 1, a player who consistently produces at an elite level regardless of the quarterback throwing him the ball or the offensive scheme he's in. His 2024 NFL season with Washington was a masterclass in consistent production, even on a struggling team. McLaurin racked up an impressive 82 receptions for 1,096 yards and a staggering 13 touchdowns. These aren't just good numbers, They are elite numbers, the kind of statistics that immediately elevate an entire offense. He possesses a rare combination of speed, precise route running, strong hands, and an uncanny ability to win contested catches. He's a player who demands double teams, opens up opportunities for others, and most importantly, provides a reliable, game-breaking target in crucial moments. For any quarterback, having a receiver of McLaurin's caliber is like having a security blanket and a cheat code all rolled into one. He would immediately step in and become Brock Purdy's undisputed number one target, a true alpha receiver who can command attention and consistently make plays. The speculation linking McLaurin to the San Francisco 49ers has been swift and fervent, and for good reason. Cody Benjamin of CBS Sports, a respected voice in the NFL media landscape, has explicitly suggested that San Francisco could be an ideal landing spot for McLaurin if a trade materializes. Benjamin even offered a compelling, almost sardonic angle. The 49ers already gave the Commanders a starting wideout in Deebo Samuel. Now, it might be time for Washington to repay the favor. This isn't just a throwaway line. It highlights a fascinating dynamic. While the previous trade of Samuel to Washington implied in the text might make the Commanders hesitant to send another star receiver to an NFC contender, the sheer desperation for a new contract and McLaurin's trade request could force their hand. Benjamin insightfully points out the core dilemma for the 49ers. We highly doubt Adam Peters has any interest in supplying a fellow NFC contender with a premium wideout. But what if John Lynch is desperate for immediate Brock Purdy help? What with Brandon Aiyuk and Ricky Pearsall battling recent or ongoing injuries? This perfectly encapsulates the high-stakes chess match at play. John Lynch, the 49ers general manager, finds himself in a precarious position. The team is built to win now. They have a dominant defense, a powerful running game, and a young quarterback who has shown flashes of brilliance. But the receiving core, as currently constructed, presents a clear vulnerability. McLaurin would be a plug-and-play starter, an immediate solution to a pressing problem. The idea of including a quality veteran wideout like Jawan Jennings as part of the trade package, as Benjamin suggests, further sweetens the deal for Washington, potentially making the bitter pill of trading a star a little easier to swallow. The fundamental argument for the 49ers pursuing McLaurin boils down to one critical factor: Brock Purdy. Giving Purdy as many good weapons as possible is not just a wise decision. It's an absolute necessity for a young quarterback still developing and proving himself at the highest level. While Purdy has demonstrated remarkable poise and efficiency, even the best quarterbacks benefit immensely from elite pass-catching talent. McLaurin's ability to create separation, win contested catches, and consistently move the chains would be a game-changer for Purdy, providing him with a reliable, go-to-target in every situation. This acquisition wouldn't just add a receiver, it would elevate the entire passing game, potentially unlocking new dimensions for the 49ers' already potent offense. It's about maximizing Purdy's chances of success, reducing the pressure on him, and providing him with the tools to take the 49ers back to the Super Bowl. Of course, the path to acquiring McLaurin is fraught with obstacles. Will the Commanders truly be open to trading their franchise receiver, especially to an NFC rival? The price tag will undoubtedly be steep, likely involving significant draft capital and potentially a player or two. John Lynch, known for his shrewd negotiating and willingness to make bold moves, would need to navigate these complex waters with precision. The financial implications of McLaurin's new contract demands would also need to be carefully managed within the 49ers' salary cap structure. However, if McLaurin truly is on the trade block, and if the 49ers believe he is the missing piece to their championship puzzle, then pursuing him would be an incredibly wise and aggressive move. The next few days and weeks will be critical. All eyes will be on Washington and San Francisco as the league watches to see if this potential blockbuster trade materializes. The 49ers are a team worth watching closely, as their actions in the coming days could very well define their 2025 season. Will they stand pat, hoping their current receiving core can overcome its challenges? Or will they make the bold, decisive move to acquire a proven superstar who can immediately transform their offense and solidify their status as a legitimate Super Bowl contender? The tension is palpable, the stakes are incredibly high. And the answer to that question could determine whether the 49ers once again taste championship glory or endure another season of unfulfilled potential. So, what's your take on this explosive development? Do you believe the San Francisco 49ers should go all in for Terry McLaurin, even at a high cost, to bolster Brock Purdy and their Super Bowl aspirations? Or do you think they should trust their current receiving core to develop and stay healthy? Share your passionate opinions and predictions in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive into the strategic chess match of NFL roster building and the urgent need for elite talent compelling, please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exclusive reports and dynamic analysis that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Your engagement fuels our coverage.